Shri Parashakti Vidyala CBSE Class 8th Subject English.
Good morning students, hope you all well. Today we are going to study the remaining part of the poem, The Geography Lesson by Zulfikar Ghosh. Before that, we will take a small recall of the previous class. In the previous class, in Geography Lesson, the poet describes a scene of the city and the country from an aeroplane flying high. When the jet plane took off, the sky was clear. The poet looked out from the window. The city looked neatly and planned. But on the ground it took without plan or order. It had numerous lanes and houses without style or symmetry. This was we already studied in the previous class. We will go to the remaining part of the poem. Students, all of you take your English textbook, page number 34, Geography lesson, written by Zulfikar Ghosh. Second stanza, listen, let me read. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, it was clear why the country had cities, where the rivers ran, and why the valleys were populated. The logic of geography, that land and water attracted man, was clearly delineated when the jet reached 10,000 feet. Underline the word delineated. Delineated means you can see in the glossary shown. When the jet rose 6 miles high, it was clear the earth was round and that it had more sea than land. But it was difficult to understand that the men on the earth found causes to hate each other, to build a wall across cities and to kill. From that height it was not clear why. In the second stanza, the poet describes that when the aeroplane flew at 10,000 feet from the sea level, he looked below and realized the logic of geography. It became clear to him why the cities in every country are situated on the river bank. Secondly, the people lived chiefly in valleys. This is the level land between the hills. Land and the water are primary needs of life. They attracted the people. In this line, the poet realizes the logic of life, logic of geography. When did he realize? When the aeroplane flew at 10,000 feet above the sea level, he realized the logic of life. What was that? Why the cities were situated on the river bank. The next one is why the people choose their lives on in cities or valleys like that. And he understood the answer for the two questions, that land and the water are very essential to human beings, that are primary needs of life. So they choose their lives on the river bank and the cities. Okay, they attracted the people. And how the earth looks from height. The poet explained how it looks when the flight took off. Then the distance of 100,000 feet, 10,000 feet, and finally from 6 miles above, all the times the views of the earth was quite different. Okay. When the jet rose 6 miles high, here the plane rose as a 6 miles above. Earth looks round. It had more water than land. The poet understood the reason why it was so, but he could not see any logic behind the division of land by raising walls of brisk and hatred, and why the peoples went madly after one and the thought. Here, the poet understood that when the plane rose above us, ground as 6 miles above, the earth looked round, and he could not understand that why the peoples hate each others, and kill each others, why they build the walls across their houses like that. And most important theme of the poem is the poet questions why the people have divided themselves from each other. He wonders why they are bordered and why the people hate each other and why they shed blood. Earth is one, people were also supposed to be one and remaining peaceful with each other, but instead they hate against each others. This is why they are divided their borders. Like that, he asked himself. This is the poem. It's a simple poem. You have to read this poem again and again, and you have to do the homework. Students, this is your homework. This is very simple homework you have to do, and you have to read the poem 3 or 4 times. This is very simple poem, and in the next class onwards we will discuss the question answers of first and second lesson. So you have to take your English note with you. We will meet in the next class. Bye children. Have a nice day.